Welcome to Chambers Bay, the home of the 115th US Open Championship. This week is creating a number of firsts for the USGA. It's the first time that their marquee event is being hosted in the Pacific Northwest of America, and most notably, it's the first time that the US Open has ever been played on a links course. So we caught up with some of the big names to find out their first impressions. Jason, this is a unique week for the US Open. You've just been playing out there. What are your initial thoughts?
To be honest, I've never really played a US Open like this, so once I get another couple of practice rounds in under my belt and I really know where I need to go. I mean, we've got some of the most unique stuff out here, especially with, par fours and par fives switching, us hitting across fairways and having drivable par fours and, a couple of them. Overall, I'm excited about the week.
It almost has more of a feel of an Open Championship purely because of the link style.
Yeah.
What do you think you're going to have to do to your game to enable to manoeuvre around here?
Well, you have to have a lot of creativity around this course. I mean, there's obviously a little bit of luck involved, but you definitely need to know where you need to land it on the greens and just come up with a plan. Or really just try and prepare the best you can, and if you come up with a good solid plan, just stick to it.
You're a man who's come very close to his first major. You've come twice second here at the US Open. What do you think it will take this year to get into contention for the final day?
A lot of patience. There's a lot of patience. There's a little bit of luck involved, but you make your own luck out there, and you've got to hit in the right spots out there. But a lot of planning has to be done before this event. Usually when you go to a normal US Open venue where we have just like tree-lined golf course, a long golf course with a lot of rough, you kind of know, where you need to hit it. It's kind of straightforward. This golf course, there's so many different ways to attack it, so many different ways to plan around what you need to accomplish out there with regards to pin locations. But overall, just enjoy yourself, because there's going to be a lot of frustrating moments out there, not only for myself but for the other players as well. And I think, like I said before, attitude is big, and I'm looking forward to the challenge this week.
Kevin, this is a very different week for the US Open. What did you initially think of the course?
It's a lot of fun. It's different. You don't feel like you're in the States. You feel like you're maybe in Scotland somewhere. But Whistling Strait's a bit like this, but a little different. I called it the St. Andrews, but with more hill.
Well, the greens look terrifying. There's huge undulation on there. How have you been working around them today?
Well, I've been trying very hard to get used to this slope and get some practice in, different angles and how to approach these putts from spots where sometimes it's impossible to get to. And you're gonna hit good shots where it rolls off, and you're gonna make double bogeys, and it's gonna happen. You have to stay patient and just enjoy yourself. Have fun. And
one other challenge that you'll be facing this week is that they'll be changing the pars on a couple of the holes. How will that change your approach?
I think that's a bit silly, in my opinion. A par really doesn't mean anything, because, what I call level 4, every hole, it doesn't really matter. You're playing against the field, not against, what the par is. So you make a 4, it's a 4. Regardless, it's a 5. Yeah, it is a birdie compared to when it's played a par 4, but, I think they're trying to make it interesting, which I get, and change it up a little bit, and they've succeeded. Make it interesting. Yeah.
Louis, here at the US Open, this is the first time it's been held on a links course at Chambers Bay. Just tell us what it's like out there.
It's brutal. It's tough. This is 5 days to Thursday, and the greens are already a bit crusty and speedy. So I would imagine them got to give it water somewhere, but knowing it's a US Open, probably not. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a hard week for everyone, and just a grinder, yeah.
Well, you've already had success on the links layout at the Open Championship of 2010. Do you think that'll help you work around this course this week?
It will, but this is a bit different. This is completely different to St. Andrews and to probably British Open link style. A lot of times here you can't see what's going on at the green because you can't see the green. So it is difficult and different to the links you play on that side.
Do you think that players have a feeling of fear or anticipation coming out here?
No, I don't think I don't think fear. It's just it's more not knowing really what the scoring would be like. I think it's going to be tough, and you know, between the three of us played today, there weren't many birdies. Yes, it was the first time we played it, but it's tough. You're not going to have short birdie putts. You're going to have long putts, and I mean, yeah, the greens are tricky.
So we have a spectacular venue that will test the players unlike any other course in US Open history. And it's safe to say whoever wins the second major championship of 2015 will certainly have earned it.